Good morning, Putri Sajati. Hopefully, I pronounce your name properly. Dear Dong, how to calm my mind? A very good question. uh, there's generally speaking, two categories of calm the mind. So, meditation of one pointed concentration. We had this kind of experience before, actually. So, while you're doing something you like to do, I have two kids. They like to play video games, just 30 minutes per day, like that. They're so concentrated in the video games. They heard nothing. I call them to have a drink of like a cup of water. No, they didn't hear you because they're so concentrated on that doing. All their other senses, instead of playing and watching, is so focused, and other are dimmed off, like other senses are turned off. So one category of calm the mind is to focus on doing something. Of course, here refers not to the everyday life stuff, but you see, you can gaze at a candle gazing. You focus, you're looking at a candle. Actually, you can replace the candle to my image. You can look at this image on your screen, just let's say 30 minutes, okay? 30 seconds. Look and just look. So the key is, once you realize your your attention goes away, is not at looking, you just bring your attention back to the looking, to the object. In this for in this moment is my image. Let's try 30 seconds again. Looking with a full attention, full, complete, attentive to the object. So this is one point concentration. You will notice, although your intention was to looking at something, the monkey mind or the unsettled mind always try to jump to other things, other objects, like a thought, a memory, a planning, something you think is important to do, try to pull you away from this concentration. You just gently bring your attention back to the object again and again, 100 times, 1,000 times. So basically, if you're fully doing something, our mind has an interesting character or characteristic. The mind can only focus on doing something completely and fully at one task, the opposite of multitasking. Oh, it's like a basketball player focus in the courts and do the shooting, and like any famous basketball player when they are in the court, they are fully in the court. Make sense? We have that experience actually. Your mind must be calm because you ask your mind to do something completely and fully. It's not discursive, it's not distracted, it's not disturbed. So you can look at any flower, nature, look at a beautiful sun setting. You can, replace use any object that making you feel good and focus on 1 or 2 or even 5, 10 minutes. You can start in from there. Also, you can listen to music, listen to a YouTube channel conversation about awakening. You focus there. If you really focus on something, you're calm. You're doing it completely. You can listening. You can smelling a fragrance like from a tea, from coffee, just for a couple of seconds or minutes. The aromatic herbals. I'm a practitioner of Chinese herbal medicine, so you try to smell. You focus on that smelling. While you're eating, you can fully taste, the flavors of drinks, of food, even the neutral water. Actually, if you really focus on drinking water, it brings you a complete different, fresh experience from when the cup, all the process of drinking will become very studyable. I mean, preservable, observable. the body sensation, the cup hit your lip, your drink, your tongue is moving, swallowing to the stomach. That all the process of drinking just a cup of water will be enjoyable if we really focus on it. So we call it mindfulness, mind of eating, walking, listening. You're doing the listening right now. You're so focused. You're calm, right? Right at this moment, if you listen to my words completely, you're calm. So the idea of one-point concentration is use one sensory organ to concentrate on the object of that sense. Body sensation you can hit, you can feel you're sitting on a chair. I'm sitting on a chair, so I can shift my attention to the sitting, to the pressure between the hip, my thigh, and the chair. So the first category, one-point concentration. Second category, open monitoring. Open monitoring, you just be. Like, can you just be? Do you think to be? You don't think to be, you just be. Because being is prior to the thinking process, even prior to the feeling process. Just be is more advanced level. Open monitoring is more advanced level. So I do have a special video about the types of meditation that you can YouTube my channel titled The Types of Meditation. So there's a special session there. And now, Miss Zen, do you know why the universe seems to want to wake up? Is there any explanation or explanations that our mind could understand? The universe wants to wake up. Any explanations that our mind could understand? Hmm. So it's a very good question. So we are human beings. We have this body mind, right? The two basic elements of any human being, body and mind. You can add emotions too, but here I use mind to include the emotions too. So body and mind as a human being are not perfect and complete. So in the manifestation, in the forms of body mind, let's say the absolute express itself in the body mind or in any other forms, of course, in nature, animals, and so on. The absolute, the already perfect and complete that thing, let's call it, try to express yourself through the imperfect, conditioned body mind. So wake up is in respect to the body mind, especially the mind. The ultimate is already complete and perfect. He does not, or it does not want to wake up. There's no such a desire there. So your question is standing at the perspective of body mind. There's the ultimate that is already not necessary to wake up. Okay, it's I would say it's a play. It's a game. It's infinite games that through these games, through this dancing, through these actions and reactions, through the body mind, through the billions of brains, also the cooperation with nature and animal, bacteria, even virus, the whole that thing is kind of understand itself and more, play with itself, have fun with itself, you name it. Maybe that's my view of explanation. It's like we are in a game right now, in the computer games. The the caricature in the computer is you know, simulated like programming. We are right in this program right now, and the character only knows the scenarios, the surroundings, the relationships in the game, but only the awakened being or human can be realize we are in the game right now. There's a designer there. There's a you know I want to be out of this game too. We have the potential that realize we can be out of this game too, just like Neo in the Matrix. Okay, we just repeat everything, every lives here on in the program. Now Neo realized this Matrix. We can step out of this relative world and be in heaven. And there's no difference. Pay attention here. There's no difference between world and heaven in the fundamental, uh, in the essence. No, it's one thing. It's only our mind. It doesn't, have that clarity or wisdom enough. Once you realize, you just letting go and just be, holy moly, the heaven is right here. It's not something else, somewhere else. It's right here and now. I think that's the explanation. That the ultimate place itself in a relative and give us a chance, give us every character in the games or in the relatives, like you and me and everybody else, or you know, to realize, oh man, we are in heaven already. We are in the nirvana already. We are in the pure land already. Any name you want to put, you want to put. How to choose the partner for Zen family purpose? So that's a good question. So of course, the external surroundings of any factors, especially family members, influence our path awakening, especially when mm, we are not awakened yet. So you can find someone who is calm, who is loving, is not so easily distracted, is not anxious all the time. He has, or he or she has that essence of calm, caring for others, not always caring about her or himself. You see, he has that, or he or she has that tendency to love, to really care. Although he or she is not perfect yet, we are humans, right? But he has that tendency, more tendency of caring, loving, kind, instead of, anxious, hatred, you know, hate, disliking, complaining. For that type of person, complaining, fussing over everything, not caring, only complaining, not put, not action, no action, but always complaining. No, that person is not your choice of partner for sure. But anyway, if you are calm enough, you will notice who is calm. If you are loving enough, you will notice who is loving. There's a 同频共振. So in Chinese we say the people with same frequency and energy attracts. Make sense? The people with same frequency, energy, feelings, they attract to each other, well, with each other. It Miss Zen, if it reminds me of sleep, when we realize that we are dreaming, we often wake up. Yes, that's a good awakening. That's what awakening means. Awakening means that you realize this life we get used to is a dream. It's really a dream, Miss Zen. But it's not denial of life or life situations. No. People get misunderstood. Oh, it's a dream, so I don't care anymore. No, no, no. It's totally wrong. Once you wake up, you try to help others to wake up. That's what I'm doing now. It's the greatest offer you can give to the world. The best of the best. Trust me. Because once everybody is awakened, the whole world become calm, peaceful, joyful, no conflicting, no conflicts, no war, no crime, no hurt, no damage, no. Oh, there's, I would say, the justice don't need anymore, doesn't need anymore, because everybody is awakened. You won't hurt. You don't teach awakened one to love. Loving and care, compassion becomes their automatic action. And the best help you can help others, anybody else, including you, to become happy, joyful, calm, blissful, mm, wise, uh, collective, inclusive, caring, energetic, luminous, clear. The best way to help others to reach this state of life is to wake them up. Waking up, awakening is the byproduct of awakening is the end of suffering. So the byproduct of awakening is the end of the suffering. It's the byproduct only. So the direct product of awakening is happiness, care, love, compassion, luminosity. Wow, I said a lot of attributes of awakening or pure awareness, right? That's the realization that you're always in that state of mind. So anti-stress, anti-anxious, anti-depression, there's no place, no room for that kind of thing. If you're in a state of loving joy, it's like darkness doesn't exist in the presence of light. Make sense? How could darkness exist in the presence of light? It's not candlelight. It's not a bulb light. It's a sunlight. Wow. Yeah, it's a sunlight, trust me. In the same way, anxiety, depression, anger, misunderstanding, addiction, hatred, conflict doesn't exist in the presence of awakened one, awakened state of mind. Okay, let's end this session in the absolute silence.